First opened in 2002, there's a look inside Ford Field here in downtown Detroit, the Motor City. Today we've got an interesting Week 11 matchup on tap, as it'll be the Chicago Bears taking on the Detroit Lions. NFL season has hit high gear, and off we go in Week 11 on EA Sports. And here comes a return from the middle of the end zone. And he'll wind up getting a couple extra yards here for his trouble and bringing it out of the end zone as he's down at the 27. This drive will begin with a run from Achane. And he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line. 4 yards the result on the first play from scrimmage. Second down. You talk about this Lions defense. They were excellent last week in the win over the Chargers.
And I'm eager to see the game plan and trying to attack them this week, because when you take it away 4 times through interceptions, do you now decide that I can't throw the ball against this team and try and run it like crazy? Or do you challenge him? This is going to be fun.
And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. First down for the Bears, a gain of 15. Play action. It's Herbert. And he finds his target. It's Marquise Goodwin. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. A very solid gain of 27. So the ball moves into Lion territory now. Here's 1st and 10 as they've got it to the 28-yard line. Running right, here's Achane. And they'll get him down inside the red zone at the 14. It's also a gain of 14. First down. Quite the opening drive march they're on right now.
It looks a lot like what we saw in practice prior to the game, doesn't it? You know, because on that last big practice beforehand, you go through your offensive script. You go through your play calling. You go through all the stuff and establish things. And it looks like it's going like clockwork right now for them.
He's brought down by Terrell Burgess. 2nd and 9. Back to throw here, Herbert. Touchdown! Hollywood, Marquise Brown with touchdown number 8 on the year. And the Bears get the upper hand as they're on the board first here this afternoon. Koo able to connect on the extra point, and it's now a 7-0 game. Following the touchdown, here's Koo to kick off. And this will be a touchback, so they'll bring it out to the 25. They'll start on the ground. Hall. There he goes, left side. Down the left sideline. Breece Hall. And he's going to be out of bounds all the way down inside the 15. A big play there for Detroit. 61 yards. Well, welcome to the party. First carry of the game. How about that?
And just think, as far as he's concerned, he's just getting warmed up.
A real field flipper there, as all of a sudden they've got a first down in the red zone. On 1st and 10, it's Hall. And he'll get about 3 just outside the 10, stopped at the 11. Just not a whole lot of room to operate there on that carry.
No, not at all. They did a really nice job staying in their proper places and not allowing any lanes to open up.
Now Wilson on second down. To the end zone, but it's incomplete.
It's been a good opening drive offensively thus far, but you know they don't want to waste it and settle for a field goal attempt after that incompletion. So this is a big play coming up here on third down.
On third down, Wilson. Throwing out left and finding Likely. And they're able to corral him right around the 8, and that's short of the first down. Fourth down, here's Wilson. No hesitation, goes right back to Likely. And the Lions are going to have first and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
Well, the feel that I get on this is that they felt like 3 was just not going to be enough after getting this deep into their territory.
And Charles, correct me if I'm wrong, but it didn't even look like they hesitated there. They knew they wanted to go for it.
That tells me that during the week, they were thinking about these situations, and they feel like maybe they're just the better team, and they want to go ahead and prove it conclusively.
They'll run with Hall, and he gets halfway there from the 4 to the 2 on a gain of 2.
All of a sudden, those lanes that were there earlier in the drive dry up near the goal line. That's a good job defensively to diagnose the run and stop it for a very short pickup.
One more time with Hall. And he pushes forward but comes up short of the goal line as he'll get a yard down to about the 1.
His path became similar to almost running a stretch play, didn't it? Trying to find a crease, anywhere to put his foot in the ground and cut back. It just never materialized.
This Bears defense trying to hold on. This is third and goal. Pirine. No gain on the play, and what to do now on fourth and goal. They'll go to Pirine, trying to pound it in. And he didn't get there. Knocked backwards to the 2-yard line. Pirine unable to bull his way in. And the Chicago defense able to come up with a goal line stand. The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive.
And, Charles, if the season ended today, and it's not going to, we still have December left.
Football.
We're only in November. But they would be a wild card team, and that's great. They'd be in the playoffs, but you know they're trying to bump up to be one of those division leaders.
That guarantees you at least one home game in the playoffs, and that's what you're really seeking. But there also isn't much margin for error for this team, right? Because right where they're sitting, a 2-game losing streak could have them out of the playoffs, so they've got to make sure they continue to keep the momentum going.
Absolutely. There's some sharks smelling blood in the water behind them. And now they have a little more space to maneuver from the 15, first and 10. And they'll get this out quickly to Goodwin. And he works it across the 25 before being tackled. They get 10 more there, and I believe that'll be enough for another first down at will. After one, 7-0 on EA Sports. The Bears with the football. We get set to begin quarter number 2 as they've got it with a first and 10. A give up the middle to H.A. And not a whole lot there, maybe a yard to the 27.
Well, sometimes you just have to give credit to the defense. Great job there at the point of attack, holding up. They won their battles at the line of scrimmage, left him no space to try and run. A really nice job swarming to the ball carrier.
Right back to A-Chain on second down. And he'll push his way forward to about the 32. He'll come up now, third and 3. A-Chain here. They stay on the ground. That's a good acceleration there as he's across midfield to the 48-yard line. 58 yards rushing now on 8 carries for him so far.
So the ball moves into Lion territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
H.A. now up the middle.
And this time they were waiting for him as he'll be knocked down before he can get back to the line of scrimmage.
All around great play by Devin Lloyd, using his athleticism to get to the backfield and his strength to stop it for a loss.
A rare misstep on that last play because the drive has been strong, but now it's 2nd and 12.
It's H.A. on the give.
It'll be a gain of 5, and it's going to bring up a 3rd and about 7 left.
You got to give kudos to your offensive line and the guy carrying the ball because they were in a 2nd and long situation. It seemed pretty dire, but they brought it back to 3rd manageable with that run.
An 8-play drive to this point. So here's play number 9 on 3rd and 7. Justin Herbert looking to pass. That is caught. And it's going to be another 1st down as they'll get him to the ground at the Lions' 34-yard line. 12 yards on 3rd down as the drive rolls on. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10.
Now it's A-Chain headed right. And he works his way free all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone.
Back-to-back nice gains. That one for 14 yards and another 1st.
Now this is an example of breaking down a defense because on a lot of these runs, he's getting past the point of attack. And guess what he's doing? Forcing the secondary guys to have to make a lot of tackles.
Herbert operating from the red zone.
They'll swing this out wide. Here's A-Chain.
And they'll work this down to the 15 for a pickup of 4. He's already proven to be a factor in the running game on this drive. Now he gets involved in the passing game.
I think what we're seeing here is the modern version of workhorse in the NFL, being able to run it and catch it with equal proficiency.
And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. It'll be a loss of a couple on the play, so now 3rd down coming up.
Overall, I'd have to say that was just really good team defense because to me, you can't pin that one on the running back. He had no shot there. He had a man in his face immediately.
In search of 8 yards on 3rd down. They've already converted 2 of these on this drive, 2 for 2. They'll fake the handoff. Now Herbert. Forced out to his left. To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
This is certainly a team that has proven it likes to target its backs through the air and defensively. They were aware of that and certainly were prepared on that throw.
Koo knocks this one through the post. So another scoring drive there, Charles, and an early 2-score lead.
You'd like the 6 there, partner, but you'll take the 3, and I think they have to be happy about the way they've moved the ball in these first 2 drives. They have to feel good about their opportunities the rest of the game.
And no effort to bring this one out. It's a touchback. Offense ready to kick off their next drive. They currently sit 1 game over 500 thanks to their victory a week ago. Yeah, Charles, they've been really an up-and-down team all year. Do you think that they have enough to get into the playoffs? That to the sideline, and it's intercepted.
I know it appeared he was saying, hey, give me the football, I'm open, but I don't know if that's a pass that he should have thrown there.
Well, I don't think we've ever met a wide receiver that doesn't think he is open or is about to be open.
True.
So when you throw your hand up in the air and tell your quarterback, hey, I'm available, he's trusting that you are. In this case, he was not, and it turned into disaster for them.
And he'll get this one down to about the 27. Coming up at halftime, I'll go from one personality, that's you, Charles Davis, to another one in Orlando, the coach. He'll have stats and scores from around the NFL. You and Jonathan Coachman, both larger than life.
No doubt about it.
But you're stuck with me in this booth,
yes,
and he's miles away and smiling.
And happy.
Herbert.
He dumps it off to A-Chain.
Down he goes at the 23, a pickup of 4. And great starting position to begin the drive, and now they look up at a 3rd and 5.
He's got his target. That's complete. And he will have the Bears first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
Well, things are definitely going right for them here in the first half. Pick a down, any down, even third down, no problem. They get a connection there and pick up a fresh set of downs, continuing to move the ball.
Achane on 1st and 10.
And he'll take this one inside the 10 down to the 8. 3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be second down.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
Run!
Again, it's Achane.
And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line.
85 yards rushing now for the NFL leader coming into this ballgame. Herbert on 3rd down now. They set up the screen to Achane. Touchdown Bears! Devon Achane.
A 2-yard touchdown grab.
And the Bears will extend their lead in the final minute of the half.
That score that they just gave up there, that's a tough one for their defense to swallow because they've had a tough time through the first 2 quarters. They really were determined to get a stop there, unable to do so. That makes their comeback hopes that much more difficult.
Extra point by Koo, up and good. And that makes our score 17-0.
Following the touchdown, here's Koo to kick off.
And not wanting to risk anything here late in the half, he'll just take a knee and they'll bring the football out to the 25.
The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive.
And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
The Lions will use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 24 seconds to go in this first half. Play action. Now Wilson. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
They've given him some different looks here defensively in the early going. He's only hit 2 of his first 5 passes. With a big third down coming up, he's hoping he's got a play dialed up that can take advantage of whatever the defense throws at him.
From the gun on 3rd down, Wilson.
Oh, everything falling apart now. Another one intercepted. Picked up by Sean Murphy-Bunting.
They'll take over 1st and 10.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. After the turnover, here's Herbert. That's going to be caught. Arcega-Whiteside. Touchdown, Chicago! J.J. Arcega-Whiteside in the final seconds of the first half.
And the Bears will extend their lead here just before halftime.
Koo able to connect on the extra point. And the route is on here in this first half.
So just 8 ticks remaining here in the first half as they'll kick this one away. They'll elect to bring it out here from the end zone.
The Lions take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
And this offense going to elect to burn a timeout with 5 seconds remaining in quarter number 2. Likely time for one final snap as they start out 1st and 10. Final play of the half. It's Wilson. And for the 3rd time here in this half, it's intercepted. Picked up by Sean Murphy-Bunting. And he will be brought down on what will be the final play of this first half. That's it for the first half. 2 more quarters to go. We'll have plenty more to see after the break.
Lions nothing.
And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin, set and ready to rock for the third quarter. It'll be Lions football to start the second half, and they trail here as we get back underway on EA Sports. And this is going to be returned from the middle of the end zone. And that decision to bring it out ends up not being a good one. Cost. Yards as he's tackled at the 20.
At their own 20-yard line.
The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive.
Well, they look up at the scoreboard facing that deficit. A 3-score game, Charles, but look, there's plenty of time to go here. The old football cliche that comes to my mind is you can't get it all back at once. They probably need something, though, out of this drive, at least 3 points.
Are you trying to say that there's no 3-score drive on that play sheet for any one of those coordinators? They just don't have it, right? You're trying to get it all back. You know you can't get it back in one drive, but maybe cut into it a little bit as you just suggested. Try and create a little bit of momentum, a little bit of a spark, and then maybe that'll carry over.
On first down, right back to Hall. It's a pretty strong running there as he'll take this across the 50 and down to the 44. 109 yards for him on the ground now as he has been terrific here this afternoon.
First down. First and 10.
Still in search of their first touchdown of the game, but they're on the move. First and 10.
Here's Hall again.
And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. Looking to speed things up here, going with some tempo.
Straight ahead is Hall.
And he is brought down at the 22 after a gain of 2, and it brings up second down.
Well, how about the big guy there showing some agility? He just flowed from his D-tackle position in order to make that play.
Here's a 2nd and 8.
And now a first chance for the backup here to throw.
Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted.
Adrian Amos with a pick.
And the Bears are going to take possession here at their own 16-yard line.
Well, I think everyone who's watching was certainly hoping to see things get a little bit better for them in this half, weren't we? But it was a downright miserable first half that's carried over with an interception to begin the second half. That's a defeated offense right there, and there's still a lot of game left. I don't think that's the last turnover we're going to see today, partner.
And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. Herbert now. This will be caught by Brown.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
Here's Herbert. Throw out right, hauled in by Arcega-Whiteside. And oh, he's just going to be short here, barely. Maybe by a half a foot. It'll be 4th and inches.
They run for it. A-Chain.
And he picks up the first before he's taken down at the 29. They only needed a few inches, but still some anxious moments there, but they do convert on 4th. The 4th down run successful. Now they look to pay it off on first down.
Oh, a first mistake for him in the ball game as it's intercepted. Picked off by Jaquan Brisker.
And a terrific return as he takes this thing all the way down near the 20-yard line.
The Lions take over first and 10 at the 22-yard line.
Here's Tune to throw it.
And he's going to be taken down here. A sack back at the 32. And they're going to hurry back to the line now.
10-yard loss. Brings up second and 20 at the Bears' 32-yard line.
And Tune to throw it now. And in for the Lions, touchdown. Breece Hall, 32 yards. And the Lions take the interception on defense and convert it into 6 points.
Well, with that touchdown pass, I'm going to bring up a point from earlier in the year. Some of the fans were saying, when do we turn to the rookie? Well, he's looking pretty good right now.
Yeah, I love the fact that the fans are bringing that up because I'm not the head coach, okay? So he's got to deal with it. But I think it's a legitimate question. With the way their season is going, I think now is the time to turn the page and let him get some starts before this season is over.
York ready, and here we go as he sends this one away. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line. At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. Their lead down to 2 scores after the touchdown a moment ago as they start with a 1st and 10.
Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. And the Lions pressure too strong. Down he goes. That's Daron Payne with a sack that time.
And we all know how talented this guy is who's calling the signals for him. But even the best in the game, they can struggle against a good, cohesive zone coverage. Can't find a gap in the secondary quick enough, and he ends up taking a sack.
Work to be done here on 2nd and 16 after the sack.
On the handoff, it's A-Chain. And even 100 yards rushing for him now to this point.
Yeah, another good run there. He's been such a big part of their success here this afternoon. And that last carry, it puts him over 100 yards now for the day.
Here's 3rd and 3. They'll run for it with A-Chain.
And he's taken down at the 43, but not before picking up the 1st. Give him 6 yards, and they do convert on 3rd.
First down, Chicago.
Go.
They'll run it. Here's A-Chain. And this will be a Bears 1st down as he's got this up to the 45-yard line.
Most of their damage has been done through the air. I mean, they've rung the bell 3 times with passing touchdowns. But guess what? Ground game has not been neglected. Nice little burst right there.
Now run by A-Chain.
And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. 3 quarters in the books. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. Looking at a 2nd and 11 now after the loss.
Hey, go Lion.
This is A-Chain.
As he's got this down inside the 40 to the 39. 7 yards on the carry. Make it 3rd and 4 coming up.
Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces. And I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where it'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from locking down a game. Right now, they want to show the world they're up to the challenge.
Here's the 7th play of this drive. This is 3rd and 4. Play action. It's Herbert. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
Certainly looked like someone was very confident in his ability to fit that one in. I would say he was overconfident because there wasn't a whole lot of separation there. Had that one covered pretty well downfield and knocked it away.
And that will line up just short. He had it on line. It ran out of gas at the end, and this will stay a 2-score game at 16. Now, this one now not over yet, Charles. You've got a sliver of hope on that other sideline.
You certainly do, because that would have made it a 3-score game, and that probably would have been curtains at that point. But now if they can get down the field quickly and somehow get the ball back one more time, we may have a different ball game.
To about the 48-yard line.
Defenses always talk about earning the right to rush the passer on third down. And you know what offenses want? Win first down so they can set things up for themselves better.
And that wasn't helpful there. Not a big impact on first down.
From the 48-yard line, here's a 2nd and 7. Throwing, Tune. Oh, that'll be incomplete. He took a shot as he let that go. And it's going to bring up a 3rd down.
We just saw another example of really good defensive football, which has led to the cushion that they have in this game. Got to him once again, knocked him on the ground, forced an incompletion.
Yeah, they've set the tone. It's one thing to set the tone, another to come in here on the road and set the tone.
Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he is going to have a Lions first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Tune.
Over the middle, complete. It's Hall. So the completion good for just 3. And it'll be 2nd down. You got the big lead defensively. Willing to give them that underneath stuff, right?
And this is why you work on your tackling. Tackle them after the catch, inbounds, keep the clock running. Just go ahead and bleed the game out that way.
Completed out left to Downs.
And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. They're going to hurry back to the line now.
Looking to throw, Tune.
Looking end zone, but it's incomplete.
Yes, sir. How about an attaboy there on first down? Got his hand in and knocked it away.
Now a 2nd and 10. Now Tune.
Flush to his right. And this time he's got the hook up. It's complete. And he gets halfway home from the 10 to the 5 on a pickup of 5. The offense on 3rd down, they've only converted once in 4 tries. This will be 3rd and 5.
Here's Tune.
And he's got his man. It's caught for a Lion touchdown.
Marvin Mims.
A 5-yard touchdown.
And the Lions are able to make some inroads here to that deficit.
They'll try and throw for it. And they're going to get the 2. It's caught. So they get the conversion. And now we're back to a 1-score game.
He sends this one away. From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback. The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive.
They've been asleep for a little while on this side of the football, Charles, and the score is just a one-score game now. Haven't had any points this half. What gives?
Let's go old school here. All right, let's get back to the basics. Get back to running the football, high percentage throws. Find the guys that eat pressure and make plays for you and make sure they touch it.
Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10.
Now a fake on the jet sweep, and on play action, here's Herbert.
And he's got the speedster Goodwin. And he will go out right near the 35-yard line.
And these guys certainly are not hiding what their intention is. They're absolutely showing it. They're definitely not going to sit on this lead here in the fourth quarter.
So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's 1st and 10.
Here's A-Chain.
And he'll take this ahead for about 4. Second down coming up. And now defensively they're going to burn their first time out. Remember, they get an extra time built in coming up here shortly at the 2-minute warning.
Now a 2nd and 6.
Play action this time for Justin Herbert. They'll find Goodwin here on the right side. And it's going to be another first down as they'll get him to the ground at the Lions' 12-yard line. So the Bears with the football here as we welcome you back. They've got a 1st and 10 as they look to try and finish this one off. They'll fake the handoff. Now Herbert. And this is caught. And that could seal it. It's a touchdown.
Boy, he has been fun to watch throwing the football in this one. It's certainly not fun for that defense, though, Charles. Now up to 4 touchdown passes in this ball game.
Yeah, we're supposed to be neutral, but I'm feeling their pain right now because he has absolutely carved up this secondary. A clinic on how to attack a defense and take them out of the game.
Extra point by Koo, up and good. And the lead is up to 15 now.
Lions 16. Younghoe Koo set to kick off.
Following the touchdown, here's Koo to kick off. And he'll just take a seat, and the drive will begin at the 25-yard line. This is 1st and 10. Tune going to throw it.
Flushed out right. And he'll go down. The Bears get there for the sack.
They'll come up now. This is 2nd and long.
Another try after the first down sack.
Tune.
And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down.
That was one they needed to connect on. They're down, but not quite out. So you have to figure, with under 2 minutes to play, they need to hit on something in very short order.
On 3rd down, here's Hall.
And he'll be stopped at the 27-yard line, well short of the first down marker.
Well, you need your best play here, no doubt. 4th down and 8.
As expected, they're going for it to keep the drive alive. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. They had to go for it with such little time remaining, and the Bears are going to get the football back, and they're going to get it in great field position.
Go. Baylor Tiger. Baylor Tiger.
We've got to have 2 hands on the football here as they run on 1st down.
They're going to snuff this play out behind the line. We have not seen that much today. 2nd and long, but you got to figure this almost certainly another run. With the late lead, Herbert's going to throw it.
He'll find Shaheed out to the right. And he is going to have the Bears first. And that should be the capper.
A big gain there, and that should certainly be enough to put this one in the win column.
5 points of contact necessary at this stage as they'll run on first down.
And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line.
So it's the Bears who come away with a victory, and it was thanks to the fine play of their quarterback, CD, Justin Herbert.
Yeah, I thought he was brilliant today, Brandon. He had 4 touchdown passes.